Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing the Stanley Parable. It is developed by Galactic Cafe and it was released in 2013, so it's been out for quite a while now. In the bio it says it's a first-person exploration game. You will play as Stanley, you will not play as Stanley. You will follow a story, you will not follow a story. You will have a choice and you have no choice. The game will end and the game will never end. So a little bit of mystery there, I suppose. Let's see. It's a single player game. Let's see if I can find anything else on it. Essentially, you're playing as Stanley. You're working in an office, and they tell you to do stuff. You're supposed to do it. Basically, you just wander around, I think. Anyway, enough of reading. Let's dive right in. Alright, the Stanley Parable. Options, keyboard and mouse. Do that. We're not gonna mess with that. Just gonna begin the game. Yeah.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
That'd be so fucking
as
boring.
though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Fuck
And
that,
then
I would
one
not
day,
be happy.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Which was?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm Stanley. Nothing. Alright. Hello? Anybody?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn you off. Hello, anybody? I seem to be all alone in this office building. Oh, look at that painting. Beautiful mountain. Let's turn everything off. Save some electricity. Y'all wasting the power. The power bills are gonna be so high. Ooh. Anyone?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Suppose I should just follow through with that, huh?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I want to check out this PowerPoint. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Oh man, go back. I want to read that. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Blah blah blah. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. More slides. Nice. Monetize free to play. Numbers. More graphs. Oh. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Oh. Yeah. I love how you give me breaks and you let me drink as much coffee as I want. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Fine. Just wanted to see the broom.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Aye, aye, Captain. Why are these the stairs to the office, though? And why is it so nice up here? Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Fuck, never mind. Guess only the cool kids get to use the bathroom. Hello.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
You just told me, so... Yeet.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
The
Amazing.
fireplace.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where is this? Hold on. Wrong button. There we go. Options. Try see if I can put up the brightness a little bit, cause it's kind of dark. The fuck? And the game crashed. I was just trying to set the brightness up, but it just completely fucking crashed, so. Isn't that fun? Alright. I think we got it fixed. back up here in the office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. Back in here. I don't think there was anything. Back here. That's important, right? No. Alright. Guess we go down the creepy ass elevator into the darkness. Oh. See, when it sparks like that, that's when you know it's no bueno. Should probably get that looked at.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control or escape. You know, if I had to choose,
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Yeah, I'll take my chances.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Now listen in. At
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What the fuck is this? Whee! Oh, did I? Oh!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh shit. Okay, well.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Who are you?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. I'm a bit confused, because a lot of stuff going down right now.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Nature paintings? Way. This is just a fucking layout of the whole office building, ain't it? From the very fucking start. Yeah. Gotta check everything, because you never know. Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. I don't think I was supposed to go down this way quite yet. Yeah, I definitely don't think I was supposed to go down go that way whatsoever. There's an ending where they fight aliens. I want to find that ending. Holy shit. Okay, how do I get out of here? I want to go find all the other secrets. Because right now, I think I'm just in like I somehow managed to jump straight to the end. I don't fucking know. That's probably where I should be going, huh? Alright. I gotta find my way out. Just gonna exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see?
No.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
What?
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I let time choose. I let it choose. Alright, wake me up back in my office, please. Hello? Everything's just black. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, I guess. Begin the game again. Jesus.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
You sure about that, buddy? Cause I just fucking died and got squished by a giant can crusher. Input received. don't know what that's for.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see. Caution. Do not lie. If you're
Stanley
lying
was
right
so
now,
bad
stop.
at following directions, it's incredible he
Who's
wasn't
closing the
5
doors?
years ago.
You're the one that keeps closing the fucking doors and shit. Alright. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping from cargo lift, $5,000. So, I'll die, and I also have to pay a fine of $6,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
You're gonna charge me $6,000?
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, I hate how they're
Was
like...
I sitting there, Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Is it raining now? It's kind of weird. Hey, more input. Alright. It's gotta be... Where to next?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I though? I kind of want to see where that elevator
This was
goes.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Let's see where this goes.
Look, Stanley,
And
I
not
think
jump
perhaps
off
we've
of it this
gotten off on
time.
the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nah. So far, I've been murdered and confused. I don't think I trust you, guy. 2B1. Three, 2B5. How deep does it
Now
go?
listen carefully, this is important.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm ending the video here. I'll be posting the next video soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, comment. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And see y'all in the next one.